Hello, it's your boy Davidoff. Welcome back to Movie Monday. It's the second time today. We're catching up on the episodes that I missed when I was on holiday. Yeah, we're watching Friday, which I've never seen. I didn't know this existed until a few years ago, so I found out about this movie through a meme. If you guys use social media, especially Twitter, you probably know. It's Chris Tucker and Ice Cube going like this and going, damn! Looking at something. That's a poor impression. But they're looking at something going, damn! And they're swaying like this, and it's a really funny meme that you can use in many scenarios online with conversations. But I always wanted to know what movie is this from, and I found out a while ago, obviously, because the internet exists. You know, it's a place where you can ask someone from the other side of the world what movie it is, and they'll tell you. So yeah, ever since I found out about this movie through a meme, it's been on my list to watch for a while. And I am finally watching it, and I have no idea what the context is of that meme either. So I'm intrigued. Also, I'm aware that I don't want to get his name wrong. Well, his character name, Deebo. I've also seen memes of Deebo as well. He actually died in 2020. I remember that happening as well. Like the character called Deebo from Friday died. Like that was quite a common theme on that day. A lot of bad things happened in 2020, but yeah, I'm intrigued to see his character as well, because yeah, I just know this movie off that meme anyway, and also I knew some Deebo memes as well. So yeah, anyway, hour and a half. I'm pretty sure it's a comedy. I'm gonna read the synopsis it's on Netflix. I'll read it on IMDb though. It's Friday, and Craig and Smokey, I assume Chris Tucker and Ice Cube, Craig and Smokey must come up with $200 they owe a local bully, or there won't be a Saturday. This sounds like a gangster movie, except it sounds like a school story, but it's not. It's adults. It sounds funny, but that's a very simple concept. Does it all take place over a day? Makes sense, I guess. So they owe a guy money, and they got to find a way to give him that money before Saturday. Right, let's go. I just saw Chris Tucker say he stood over someone and got knocked out and said, "You got knocked the F out." I'm just like, I've definitely heard that before. I don't think in a movie, I think I've seen that as a meme. So it's not just the damn meme that I remember. So 20 minutes in, Ice Cube seems to be the main character. He lives with his family. He's just been sacked from his job. And he has a friend, his best friend, Chris Tucker, who sells weed. So that's where we're at so far. So there's a drug dealer. It's not Deebo, it's another guy. He's given weed to Chris Tucker. Sorry, I should say the actual character names, but he's given weed to him to sell. And it's $200 worth. I mean, I'm guessing that's what it is. They haven't mentioned it yet, but you know, based on the synopsis, it probably is. Apparently, this drug dealer killed someone over $50. Anyway, he's taken his $200 of weed that he's supposed to sell, and he's smoking it himself. I assume this will cause trouble in the near future. I think it's coming. This is that scene. I recognize the chairs. This is it. Damn! I'm not going to film it, obviously, copyright. I love how Chris Tucker's trying so hard to convince Ice that smoking weed is great. Smoke weed with me, come on. Ice Cube clearly doesn't want to smoke weed, but Chris Tucker keeps saying, smoke weed, and then he smokes weed in front of him. Just constantly, just to show off. There's actually quite a lot of familiar faces in this movie. Like, I don't recognize every name, but I recognize a lot of faces. Especially a lot of, obviously this movie came out a while ago, but there's a lot of actors and actresses in this that I recognize from movies they made so much further in the future. So Ice Cube eventually gets high for the first time, and I guess he's acting like someone who gets high for the first time. I don't know what that's like. I've never seen anyone high before, but he's acting like, you know, I've seen people drunk for the first time, and it's pretty funny. So it's a funny movie so far though, and it's not just the two main characters. There's like a whole neighborhood. There's this church pastor who is a little bit dirty, who has an affair with someone. There's the fit lady who lives across the street, wears shorts and likes to bend over and hose the garden every day. There's the angry neighbor Deebo is just basically, he just likes to rob people. He likes to steal things, and because he's so big, not gonna do anything about it, he just beats them up. So, and that's just a few characters. I mean, it's like half the characters. The point is, there's something interesting about each character, and quite a lot of the characters are funny. So it's kind of cool. Like, they're kind of doing a bit of like world building, except inside a neighborhood. So the drug dealer, for some reason, has turned up in an ice cream van, and he said, if you haven't got my money or my drugs by 10, I'm gonna kill you both. But they've smoked all the drugs and there's no money. Oh, I've just seen Chris Tucker face palming. Another meme I've seen on Twitter. It's not just a damn meme. I completely forgot that Ice Cube has a girlfriend in this, but he seems to be more interested in the girl from down the street. And I recognize this girl. She's Lisa in The Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. So these two girls met for the first time. It was kind of awkward because, like, the girl from down the street was in their house. And then his girlfriend pulls up thinking the worst, thinking that but actually nothing's actually happened. But deep down, he knows he doesn't really like his girlfriend, he likes her more. So Ice Cube just tried to ask his girlfriend for some money, $200, and she was going to give it to him. And then another girl pulls up saying, can I use your VCR? And that's all she was doing, like, can I use your VCR? I want to record something. And he's like, no, hell nah. And then his girlfriend's like, who's this bitch then? If every girl he even talks to, his girlfriend is like, nope. And she just gets angry and drives off. What is this movie? It's good though. It's funny for what it is. Ice Cube's dad is a legend. So the meme happened a lot later than I expected. It turns out they sit on those chairs for a long time in different scenes. So a guy from Ice Cube's job that he got fired from, he rolls up. So he's the guy that got knocked out earlier in the film by Deebo. He's wearing glasses, so they're like, take your glasses off. He takes it off. Massive black eye, obviously from getting punched and knocked out. That's when they go, damn! There's the context. You know, earlier in the movie, they're looking at the woman across the street, you know, she was just doing her thing, and they were like, damn. I thought it was going to come then. It did a different context to what I expected. Every time Deebo enters the scene, everyone's scared of him, no matter who they are. So the girl from down the street tries to hook up Chris Tucker with her friend, saying her friend's, you know, she's perfect for him, you know, they really hit it off. This friend turns up, Chris Tucker sees her, is just like, no! I mean, you know, in more words than that, but basically, she is too big for him and too bold for him. Let's just leave it at that. I'm sure if this movie came out in 2022, people would find that scene very offensive. But it was funny. It was funny. So at the end, the gangsters are here with machine guns hunting him down. Right, the movie's over. After they come with the machine guns, that's like pretty much the end of that. So basically, Deebo has $200. So Deebo hit a woman, and he's been terrorizing, bullying the whole neighborhood. And he's not connected to a drug dealer. He's just, you know, he's just a bully, a local bully. So it ends with Ice Cube fighting him, like a proper fist fight. And his dad taught him, like, don't use a gun, be a man, fight with your fist. This is what makes you strong. So it's making his dad proud. He was getting smashed in that fight, but he eventually won. He managed to get a few big hits in when Deebo wasn't looking or distracted, and yeah, that was a really satisfying to see the bully finally, you know, have someone stand up to him, and also to lose that fight as well to Ice Cube. Yeah, that was good. And then it ends with Chris Tucker saying to drug dealer he's got his money, but he's not being serious, so he doesn't learn. So I'm guessing the drug dealer will be after him again, even though he has got his money this time. He could just pay him. Actually, wait, to be fair, he said he was bullshitting, but like, maybe that was just about, like, he said to the drug dealer, like, I got your money and I'm gonna stop smoking from now, I'm going to rehab. Maybe it just meant he was lying about rehab bit and stopping doing drugs. Maybe he's actually paying the money. Maybe I misinterpreted that. Either way, that was a good movie. I actually quite enjoyed that. So yeah, there we go. Friday I finally watched it. This is your boy. I'm gonna rate it a 7 out of 10. It's pretty fun, it's funny, and I can see why a lot of people have made a lot of memes out of it. This is your boy Davidoff. Please like, share, subscribe. Thanks for watching. Have a good day and see ya.